Yo, welcome to Madhouse Pro. I'm in the building. If you don't like it, you could get out because it's my building. Chicago, stand up. One day it was Brooklyn, today it's Chicago. But I'm from Chicago. Anyway, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to it. It's 12:49 in the afternoon, and it's raining here. So, I don't like that stuff. Cookies is a monster. Cookie monster. Hey, so today I'm going to get into something real quick on your main track. Your mixer track. I was working on a project right here. Let's open up my mixer. I got Maximal on there already, but we're going to remove that. No. I had by accident, I had a declipper on here, right? Declipper. Right. And I was listening to my song in the car, and it was off, like way off. The kick drum was just flat, lifeless, and I'm trying to scratch in my head, like, what I do different on this track than I did the other 10, right? So I had a declipper on here when I looked. We go play it a little bit. Just listen to it. You may catch it, you may not, depending on what type of headphones you got. I'm not gonna have this thing on my monitor, but on headphones. So you can see the kick drum spiking. It sounds better now for whatever reason. But I'm gonna do the bypass so y'all can hear it. Ooh, goodness. So all the peak is majority of the kick drum, right? So let's bypass this. Now I gotta point out all this other stuff. So this is a battery joint. I think it's using this drum. I put Frontier on there, which is a brick wall clipping system thing. Hey, this is a nice company. I think it's DG16 or something like that. They're pretty dope. And then I use a limiter on here, right? So when the kick drum kick in, we can see that. I move this for now. So you can see how the effects of the VST. So let's see which one. So that's the kick drum. But it's affecting the whole track. So clap. So I was trying to capture all the meat and potatoes of this stuff, right? So that's the clipper, right? So in the car, this is what it came out like, right? I was like, man, this whack. Yeah. So in the car, this is what it looked like. Let me get rid of this. So we go play it. So pay attention to the peaks. Right at verse 1, right here. So to me, it was just flat in the car. I'm like, man, it didn't sound right. You know, and that's the thing. You need a good product. So you look at this one right here, which is the redo. Man, it's a lot of cutting. Right at verse 1. But you see all the meat and potatoes right there? So it sounds totally different. Has full of life. This seemed like it was on a diet, especially in the car. But you gotta look at things like that. You gotta analyze, why does it sound the way it sounds? But I'm gonna show you what I did to get from here to here. So I went back to the track, of course. I said, man, let me open it up Here's my mixer. And I was like, oh, I had the declipper on, right? Sounding different. I'm like, that's whack. So I removed that. And then I opened up this one. Maximal 3, y'all. I don't know how I stumbled upon this. It just kind of happened. You know, with cookies and stuff on your computer, when we looking at different software, it just happens. You got Waves, FL Studio, Samplitude Pro, Pro Tools, PreSonus, Cubase. It's too many to name. So when you're just searching out products, VSTs, things begin to pop up like you may be interested in that. And that's through cookies, I guess, right? Yeah, I know. Let me quit playing. So, did I open this up? So I went back to this site because this is where I got it from. You know, I have to go through my emails. I plug in Boutique and all them other guys out there, ASDR sounds and stuff. I go on there sometimes to look for different tools and different sounds. And maybe that's where I got this one from. They probably introduced me to Maximal 3, and it's dope. So it's going to give you that FL Studio type like look, right? Which helps me understand that how I was processing my sound. That was real big, so I just want to show y'all that. But once I put this on here, it was a few settings that I did. Let me open up Word real quick because I made a template that helps me. So let me slide this over. So I made this template after doing this. I was like, record everything. You know, as anybody who work in computers, y'all know that when you're troubleshooting, you're supposed to write down some of the issues and stuff so you could helps you guys to create a template or whatnot, or help you understand what went wrong. I did that in this case with this sound because I said, man, I put this back on the channel, and here go the settings. Maximum 3 settings, initial pack. My input was 3 decibel, oversampling was 4. The maximizer threshold was negative 2.5 dB. The ceiling was 0. All this was pretty much the mode, which was fast, attack, release, and the look ahead. This was already set. So what I do is I come back over here, and I just like reading the book from left to right. So let's see what it sounds like with just the Maximal 3 on it. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. So let's go to the beginning. So it sounds a little bit better already, right? So what I did was the input, by me using this thing for a while, you learn how certain things work when you don't have the clear documentation to tell you how to work it, right? Even though they do. So, but I changed this to 3 decibels on my input gain, right? I wanted 3 input gain coming in. I left the oversampling at 4 times 4. The clipper I didn't turn on. I went over to the maximizer. I left all this, the mode, fast, the attack, the release, and look ahead. I left all that the same. But what I did do was the threshold, right? The threshold was, I think I said negative 2.5. Now, you could take your mouse if you got a scroll mouse, and you could just roll it like that. Or you could right-click it, negative 2.5, and it'll take it back that way. And I left the ceiling alone. Now, the only reason why I picked these settings, because working with Maximal, one day I was just sitting up here, let me see how this thing works. I paid for it. And it was like, by lowering the threshold for whatever reason coming in and leaving the ceiling at 0, it gave it more punch. I was like, yo, I like that. And it didn't clip. You know, it brought it up to 0. So we go play it, and you will see the meters over here, which helps with everything, too, to understand what's going on. Now, also, since I got this up, I'm able to look right now and see I have 3 meters that's telling me what's going on. One, you have the master channel right here, which is a meter to let me know if I'm clipping. You have another one right here, which is your output. You got an in right here, and you got your output from Maximal, which is on the master channel. And then you have another master channel down here, which is called visualization. It'll let you know what you're hitting at, right? If you're clipping or not. And it's all due to everything goes from top to bottom. Everything comes into this channel, which is the maximum, and then it works its way down to the master channel. And this is just a visual, which is a copy of the master channel file to give you ideas. So you're talking about 3 things. 1, this is an out, which is right here. 2, this is an out, which is your master channel. And 3, which is right here. So when you're looking around, am I clipping? It sounds too good to be true. Am I clipping? You can look. Let's go. Oh, I'm in the way. So it sounds like the way it sounds like what I need. So that's really, really interesting. But try other VSTs. There are a lot of tools out here that can help us get our music to sound the way we want it. And let me put it on this note, because it's kind of subjective. When you're talking about mix and mastering, I could give this same track to like 10 different mix master engineers. They're all going to come up with something. It may be similar, but nothing's going to be like spot on, like this is the guideline and we're good. One of the guidelines is no clipping. I know that much, but you could do an intentional clip, but that's through your VSTs and other stuff. That's for certain sounds that you're trying to achieve. But at the end of the day, they don't want anything that's hot or clipping. That's just it. But hey, this is Madhouse Pro. Thank you guys for watching. Be blessed. Peace. Let's see if I can play this thing out of here. Yes, I can.